Hey, welcome back to Soul Whispers Tarot. In today's reading, we're going to find out, what does your person really want to happen between you? What are their deepest desires for your connection moving forward? We're going to be looking into the tarot, the oracle cards, my own oracle cards with the channeled messages. We're going to be pulling messages out of the bag, looking at the divination dice, and also the charms. So we have 4 sets of cards. Set of cards number 1 is the green crystal. Set of cards number 2 is the red crystal. Set of cards number 3 is the yellow crystal. And set of cards number 4 is the blue crystal. So tune into the energies of the cards and see which set resonates with you the most. It's fine for you to be drawn to more than one set of cards. Take a deep breath if you need to. You can pause the video right now in order to tune in. I'll leave a few quiet moments right now as well. Okay, so let's get into the messages. So welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the green crystal. So what does this person really want to happen between you both? We're going to look into the tarot cards, the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So lots of information is going to come through this message. What does this person really desire to happen between you both? We start off with the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Ace of Swords. This person wants movement forward, and it's to do with being open, being honest, communicating their truth, being victorious, cutting the ties to anything that's blocked your connection in the past. So this could be them cutting ties with things or people that have been holding them back. It can even be having a breakthrough in terms of their mindset, being much more positive, seeing more clearly, taking action based on seeing things clearly, based on their intuition. Wheel of Fortune, there's a sense that this person has been going in circles with something, some kind of struggle, some kind of doubts or self-esteem issues or something like that. And they've been going round and round for a long time. And I feel like this has caused issues. It's caused problems. This person really wants to get to know you, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So they want to deepen the bond. They feel all this passion for you. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. But they may have this issue with overly worrying about what you think of them. What do you think of me right now? So something may have happened where they were in your bad books. It could have literally been to do with them not stepping forward, not stepping up to the plate, not giving equally. But now they're wanting this commitment. For some of you, this could be a twin flame, not necessarily, but it can be for some. Often the swans represent twin flames. Swans look like the number 2, so you may be seeing 2 number patterns. That may be relevant for you. There's the Chariot with the 6 of Swords. So again, these are movement cards. This person realizes there needs to be a balance within your connection in order for things to move forward. There's the 6 of Pentacles as well, which is about balance, equal give and take. So that may have been an issue in the past. Like this person didn't feel they had enough to offer you, or they had insecurities, so they were afraid of being open, wearing their heart on their sleeve. Or they may have literally gone through a lot of traumatic things in their life, and so they have a lot of doubts, overthinking things, pessimistic thinking worst case scenarios, and that's really stalling them from taking a leap of faith. But they want movement forward, but they know they have to be balanced within themselves. They have to be secure within themselves. in order for there to be a firm foundation for your connection to be built upon. So the Six of Swords is about healing. It's about moving out of adversity into a brighter future, or moving out of difficulties into harmony within your connection. So this person is hoping there can be a healing. They're hoping that things can move forward and it's not the ending, because there's the Ten of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So this person is holding on to you. They're holding on tightly to your connection. There has been some kind of ending here, or it could be they're afraid of an ending. They're afraid of this connection not working out, that they have these fears that this is some kind of trick or it's too good to be true. They may have experienced a lot of drama, a lot of heartbreak in past relationships, or feelings of betrayal. So they may have some trust issues here. This may also be why they're afraid to, just come forward and be their true self and just express how they feel. They've been keeping their cards close to their chest for a long time. This is what this Four of Pentacles represents. They're holding on tightly to their comfort zone, but they're also holding on tightly to you. There's this treasure chest here. This could be like their heart. They're keeping their heart closed. You may have experienced times where they've opened up to you slowly but surely, or this may be someone that's opened up to you sporadically, then but at other times they've closed up again, and they've clammed up. Ten of Swords in reverse. So this could be an internal fear of being abandoned, being rejected. This person may think that you could have anyone, so why do you want them? Poor self-esteem, poor self-image, and they've put you on a pedestal. And they're worried, perhaps, for some of you, that you could run away from them or betray them, abandon them, because there may have been something when you first met which gave them that impression. Like first impressions stick, sometimes. So, you may not have realized that you were going to meet your soulmate. And so, I don't know, Spirit is saying for some of you, there was just like a first impression which created fear within this person, that maybe you couldn't be trusted or something like that. Or, maybe you're very popular when it comes to people being attracted to you. And so maybe they have this fear that they're just going to be another number, or they're just going to be another person in the queue. So they may be like trying to hold back, like they're trying to hide their feelings, because they want to stand out as being different. They don't want to be someone else who's under your spell or something, that playing hard to get or something like that, because they are afraid that ultimately they're not good enough just the way they are. So, this could have resulted in them playing mind games or being hot and cold, opening up sometimes and then clamming up at other times. Definitely a comfort zone this person has been afraid to fully let go of. But there's the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse. So they know there needs to be an equal give and take within your connection, and that's what they want. They want to... Yeah, this is very interesting, because the Six of Pentacles, it normally shows someone that's very wealthy, and then it shows two beggars. So this person sees you as someone who's very generous, who is more stable than how they are on all levels, is what I'm feeling, but especially emotionally. And so they feel as though you've got your life together in many ways, but they're feeling like the beggars, and they're feeling like they can only receive what you're giving them, but they struggle to give back equally, and that does make them feel guilty, and that does add to them not feeling good enough, because they wish they could give you more, but they need to really heal themselves. And so this Page of Cups in reverse is saying to me that they've been hinting at their feelings towards you, or like I said, it's almost like they're shy to express their feelings. So they may have done at times, but then they've really held back. So it could be a case of someone, for example, talking to you okay on social media, but when it's face to face, they get scared, they feel overwhelmed with self-consciousness, things like that. So they've really been struggling with that, but some of you may have turned your attention away from them because you've grown tired of them staying in their comfort zone and not taking that leap of faith. So some of them, they're really wanting you to shine your light on them again, and give them that attention. Temperance, they want oh my god, there's so many cards here about balance. Temperance, it normally shows the lady with the 2 cups or the 2 jugs of water, and it's almost like the 2 of Cups card, which is the balanced, healthy relationship. Look, there's this, which is very symmetrical and balanced. 6 of, oh my god, this is the 6 of Pentacles. Sorry, this is the 6 of Spirals, which is the 6 of Wands. So the message is the same because the 6 of Pentacles is here, but we have the 6 of Wands as well, which is they want to be victorious. This card is normally the warrior who's been successful in battle and they've come home, they're the hero and the town is cheering them on. So this person, they want to be a hero. They may have got caught up in projecting more of an image of how they want you to perceive them rather than how they actually feel. So they may have been trying to make out they're more confident than what they really feel, and that may have led them to put on an act, and it's like they put on that act so much around you and they tried to impress you and they felt like that's what you were falling for, that they're afraid to come forward and show their vulnerabilities in case that turns you off. They're trying to appear strong, basically. And they're afraid that you're going to see their sensitivity as a weakness. But the ironic thing is, I feel like this person is highly sensitive, but they've been wearing that mask of trying to hide that for so long. But I also get a sense that there's a fear that if they do wear their heart on their sleeve with you, then that would give you some kind of power over them, because I do feel like they have suffered a lot of betrayal in the past where people did use and abuse their power over this person when this person was vulnerable with them. So, that's left a scar. That's left a worry and a doubt. And that doubt, I feel, keeps talking to them in their mind, and that's what holds them back. But they want temperance, they want the balance, and that balance, a give and take, like I said, because they feel as though your connection runs really deep. Look at this tree. This is almost like the tree of life. They feel like your soul family and your roots are intertwined and they run really deep. They want growth within your connection. This card also reminds me of the sun with the sunflower, which is the bright new beginning, the happiness, the healing of the inner child. There is an innocence about this person. I'm definitely feeling that. Especially with the Page of Cups. It's like a youthful, maybe naive kind of energy. And even though this is temperance, it reminds me of the sun card, and that normally shows the child or the children being open and vulnerable. So this person really wants to get closer to you. They want you to have these discussions, getting to know each other. They feel so much passion. There's a magnetic pull here. They are worried about what you think of them, but they are ultimately wanting a deep commitment. Swans mate for life. They know that they love you so deeply and that they've never felt this way about anyone else. They definitely see you as a soulmate, is what I'm feeling. So let's look at the divination dice first. Yeah, this is the bow and arrows, but the interesting thing is it's not like this bow and arrow is being... It's not like they're shooting towards a target. This person, they have a goal one day, and that, you know, that is the frustrating bit. It always, I can hear some of you like saying to yourself that it's always one day in the future. You know, you're really wanting this person to take action right now, but this person is waiting for something. Or, you know, a lot of the times it's to do with the energetic dynamic. You know, we cannot force a union, a reconciliation, if we're out of alignment with that energetically. You know, if we're not in a healthy place within ourselves, we cannot have a healthy relationship with anyone else, that kind of thing. And so this person, they do have plans to shoot that arrow towards you, shoot that communication, that message, tell you their feelings. But right now it's like they're preparing. They have to get certain things out of the way, is what I'm feeling. They have to get their life in order in some kind of way. Okay, so a lot of people in the previous reading, thank you to you who sent messages about what this is. Basically, this is a divine gateway. You know, some people said it was Japanese, some Chinese, but yeah, it's a divine gateway. This person feels as though you have been the bridge, you've been the gateway, you've been the key to unlocking their awakening, unlocking their connection to the divine. Like I said earlier, they really feel this deep connection in terms of they see you as soul family. This connection has brought them closer to spirit, closer to God, the universe, you know, whatever you want to call it. They want to go through this gateway with you. So that represents a new beginning. They want to take that leap of faith. They feel this multi-dimensional connection with you, and by that I mean they feel this telepathic bond, they feel this oneness, this reunion on the other levels, and they're really wanting to walk through that gateway, which is really interesting because there's a gateway here, to make your connection, the reconciliation on all levels, so coming together in a 3D as well. So yeah, it's like they have to dive deep within themselves. They have to do deep healing because there's these steps that are descending towards this treasure. This represents your connection. They may be guarding your connection from external influences. Like they may be trying to, in a way, hide your connection from people that are going to try and interfere. But also it's like they've locked their heart, their feelings deep down within themselves, but they're definitely keeping, it's like they're protecting their feelings, they're trying to protect the connection, they're keeping it safe until they feel like the time is right to move through that gateway, that new beginning with you. They could also be working on finances, because that's what traditionally the Four of Pentacles is about, and I'm just noticing beneath that is that bag of money. Wow. This person is forward planning. We have the telescope, trying to navigate their way forward. They're trying to look at the stars, you know, look at for guidance from the divine. They feel like this is a connection that is very much intertwined with the divine. But also, to me, this is like they're spying on you from afar. You know, these are used for looking at the stars. So you may be from Sirius or something like that. But yeah, they're spying on you from afar. Maybe looking at your social media, trying to find out what's going on with you. Okay, so let's pull some messages out of the bag. What do they want to happen between you both? Warm, fuzzy feelings. So yeah, it just feels right to them in their heart. The thought of being close to you, having this passion, it just feels right in their heart. I feel as though in the past they struggled between head and heart. Like their mind couldn't make sense of your connection. Their mind couldn't make sense of why you love them. So they had a lot of doubts, and that's why they held back. It's almost like they were trying to test your feelings for them, testing to see if they're genuine, maybe taking time to see if your feelings would survive like a long waiting period. But yeah, they feel these warm, fuzzy feelings. They cannot forget you. They're always feeling drawn to you. They're always thinking of you. It just feels right. Reminiscing. This person's reminiscing about you, about your connection. They're reminiscing about the passion is what I'm feeling. So you may have already been with this person, or there may have been a time in your life where you were in the same social circle, or you work together or something in the past perhaps. They're reminiscing, they're thinking about you all the time. Like I said, looking on social media, they may even be looking at old photos of you both or of you, thinking about the past, really missing you, really missing those times of passion in the past. Sleepless nights. So yeah, this person, I feel like they're thinking about you so much they cannot sleep. They're trying to have this action plan. They're trying to figure out how to make things work, how to move your connection forward. Sleepless nights, worrying about what you think of them, especially if something negative happened that caused a deeper kind of separation between you, or feelings of betrayal and heartbreak. Sleepless nights. How do we move forward into this commitment? Make you jealous. Interesting. So yeah, this person may have played some mind games with that Six of Wands, being the hero, being popular, being looked up to. This person may have been very insecure to the point of trying to show you how attractive they are, how, people are really attracted to them. And, they wanted subconsciously to do that to make you see them as a good catch, like lots of people want them kind of thing. But that may have been like extremely hurtful to you, and you may have felt like they were just playing mind games. And some of them they were trying to see your reaction, trying to test your reaction. Were you bothered by them flirting with other people or even dating other people? Trying to see what your reaction would be, to gauge your feelings for them, which is really unhealthy. But I feel as though they're starting to realize these mind games and the masks are ultimately the things that are keeping you apart, and they're wanting to change that. They're wanting forward movement, to get off that karmic wheel and be the chariot, move forward in a balanced and healthy way. Hiding my feelings, yeah. Yeah, this person, they have really been struggling with that for all the reasons I've mentioned, and they are having sleepless nights because they really want to communicate their truth. They really want to come forward and confess their feelings. So let's look into the charms. Okay, so we have the Lantern, and it's actually standing upright. This is the Hermit card. So this is saying right now they're going inwards in a very deep way. You may feel as though this person's walking away, or they're keeping you at arm's length, but they're going inwards. They're trying to problem solve. This person's going through an intense spiritual awakening, and so they need this time to go inwards. This may be why partly this separation has occurred, because you've both needed to look deeper inwards and find that self-love within. Because if you're feeling extremely drawn to this person, and this person has a lot of self-esteem issues, then I feel it will be like a mirror of yourself. So this separation is happening for a reason, to help you both find your own path, find your own independence in terms of releasing any codependency or releasing any tendencies to look outside of self for love and approval. You need to find that within. Like I said earlier, it's about the energetic dynamic. Whatever vibration you are on the inside is what reflects back on the outside. So there's the star here, which is really positive. It's saying that healing is occurring. This person is looking to the stars, like I said, the star and the telescope. Wow. So they are looking for that guidance. When you wish upon a star, they're making wishes, dreams, they're hoping to manifest this union. And also it reminds me of, following the star to Christ, the Christ consciousness, going inwards, following guidance from spirit. This is really positive. The heart key with a crown on it. So this is saying the heart awakening is happening within this person, but also the crown chakra. So to me, the heart is the gateway to our soul's intuition, and the crown chakra is receiving messages from the divine. This person is much more connected to their higher self, and this is really, really positive. This is part of the soul contract for you both to experience that as individuals, becoming truly connected, remembering your true self. So that's your soul identity, the eternal aspect, part of yourselves, your true nature, before you come back together. So there's the locket with I love you on it, and this is saying that you are extremely dear to this person, because lockets represent family. They represent putting pictures of people you love inside them. So this person, again, they may be looking at pictures of you. They may even have like a collection of photos, even though that may sound a bit like freaky, but that you are close to their heart. But yeah, there is this like secretive aspect, like I said, they need to open their heart to you. It's like they feel so dearly about you, but they're holding it in too much. But they do want a commitment. This represents engagement. They may even, have these hopes and dreams of getting married to you one day, but they definitely want to take your commitment further. We have the commitment card here as well. So yeah, they definitely see you as a soulmate. They want things to develop. But yeah, this to me again represents that there is like a childlike innocence about this person. I feel as though, even though it sounds really strange, there's been a parent-child dynamic here, which is often what happens with codependency. One person plays the caregiver role and the other person becomes very attached, but sometimes it enables them to stay in their comfort zone. And this person may have subconscious fears of making your connection equal, because they're afraid of losing kind of like your motherly, caring, compassionate, empathic love that you've been giving them, your unconditional love. They may have had like intense mother or father issues, and even though it sounds really weird, you're like their substitute parent kind of thing. And subconsciously they may have tried to keep things in the current dynamic because the love you were sending them was very therapeutic and healing for them in that mother-child or parent-child kind of dynamic. You've definitely helped them grow a lot. But I feel that's part of the struggle, a fear ultimately of losing kind of like that motherly or parental kind of dynamic, that love they've been receiving from you. But at the same time, they do want equality, because there's so many cards here about being equal. So please check out my meditation, which is called You Deserve Great Love. That is such a powerful meditation that really helps you to get out of any karmic cycles where you may have subconsciously been attracting emotionally unavailable people. So, this person has definitely been hiding their emotions and keeping them stuck within themselves rather than expressing that to you. And like I said, often it is a mirror. You may have a pattern in your past of attracting emotionally unavailable people who are afraid of commitment, afraid of expressing their emotions, afraid of being their true self. So the You Deserve Great Love meditation, I really help you to understand why you may have been subconsciously attracting those kinds of people. I help you to shift out of those blocks, change your own vibration, shift into knowing your worth, knowing you deserve the best, knowing that no one outside of yourself can determine how you feel about yourself, whether you are lovable, or things like that. I help you to empower yourself in that way. And through that, you shift your vibration. And then, on whatever's happening on the outside shifts as well. Whatever we are on the inside is what we attract on the outside. So I really help you to be able to attract a healthy relationship with someone who's completely available, who wants a commitment, who isn't afraid to express their emotions and treats you in the way that you truly deserve, who's truly dependable, who's truly there for you. So potentially the meditation can help you heal this connection if it's part of your soul contract to be with this person. If not, it will help you get into the right vibration to be able to release this person without any drama, without too much pain, and it will help you attract the person who is right for you, your true soulmate, the one who will truly be there for you and treat you in the way that you deserve, truly cherish you. So that meditation is called You Deserve Great Love, How to Attract Your Ultimate Soulmate. Please check that out. All the details for that are below this video in the description box. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much, and I'll move on to the next set of cards. Welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the red crystal. So what does this person truly want to happen between you both? We're going to look into the tarot cards, the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and then we're going to be pulling messages out of the bag as well. So lots of information is going to come through about this person's deepest desires in terms of your connection moving forward. What do they want to happen? So, wow, initially we start off with the 2 of Cups clarified by the 6 of Cups, and we have reconciliation as well. All those cards are about reconciliation. So this person definitely wants to be with you. They want a healthy, balanced relationship. The 6 of Cups is about someone from your past returning to your life. To me, it's also the soulmate card. It's saying that you've known each other in past lives. Someone from your past is returning to your life. That's what this reconciliation card is as well. And yeah, they definitely see you as a soulmates here. So you may have gone through some difficulties together. There's the cocoon, the chrysalis, and as we know, the butterfly has to really struggle in order to strengthen themselves, in order to push out of the struggles and be able to spread their wings and become the butterfly, come into freedom. So you're mirrors of each other is what I'm seeing here, and they're really wanting you to overcome the struggles, rise up, spread your wings, like be your true self, shine your true colors, be free to express this love and come together, sharing all this love in this reconciliation, in this relationship. So this person, they really, in the traditional tarot, the 2 of Cups shows the man reaching out and touching the female's cup. So this person wants to get close. They want to tell you something touching. tell you their deep emotions. There's the skull here, interestingly. So they want a transformation. There may have been an ending in some kind of way, because there's the Ten of Swords here as well. So there may have been a painful ending, but they're hoping and praying that it's going to be a positive new beginning, a transformation. There's the red rose and the white rose here, or the flowers, and to me that is like the yin and the yang. And in the traditional tarot, the Six of Cups shows the boy reaching out and giving the girl the cup full of the flowers. So again, this person wants to reach out. This person wants to express their feelings, but they're really trying to find the strength. We have the Strength card and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So they're really trying to find the strength to face their inner demons, because we have the Devil here, which is intense fears. Or for some, it could be that they're in another relationship as well, because we do have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So release your ex. The Lovers, you know, sometimes that's about making a choice between two different people. Look, on this card it shows the two houses, the two paths, you know, and the Devil is often about unhealthy, toxic relationships where people feel stuck in those kind of relationships. So this person, if they are with someone else, they are wanting to release the person they are with. They are wanting that ending, the Ten of Swords. So they're trying to find the strength to face their inner demons. You know, this person has to face intense difficulty, something they've really been struggling with. This person may have struggled with being assertive, having healthy boundaries, sticking up for themselves, you know, really speaking their truth about their own needs. You know, this person may kind of be really mute when it comes to that, really repressed. Because this is a Two of Swords, it's about confusion. And look, it's like he cannot see clearly, he cannot speak clearly. And it's to do with the Lovers. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean this person is with someone else, but it could be, you know, anything, any third party kind of energy, anything that's blocking your connection, anything that's keeping them in fear. But in many cases, I feel it will be a third party in terms of someone else. I grew up with bad role models. I have no clue how to love you like you deserve. So this person, they may have this pattern of being in relationships that are very drama filled, very toxic, unhealthy, and they're kind of used to that. So this person may have chosen someone else that seems more toxic, and you know that makes it even more painful for you, because you've been really trying to show them love and compassion and give them this really heartfelt, deeply loving, soulful relationship, and you see them as like they've run off to be with someone that's very toxic or something like that. But it's all about the energetic dynamic. Whatever energy we are within is what we attract on the outside. So this person has a lot of inner demons, a lot of blocks, wounds, fears to heal. And when they're not healing those, they're attracting these kind of toxic situations. Basically, they're not ready for a divine connection with you. But, you know, it could be that you're mirroring each other in many ways, you know. Relationships often are mirrors of ourselves. And so I feel like this person is learning lessons through difficult relationships. They have to learn to stick up for themselves. They have to learn to speak their truth. So they're subconsciously attracting these really difficult situations where they're really hitting rock bottom. They're feeling really betrayed in their life, in these relationships. Look, the house is like on fire here. It's like their home life could really be blowing up right now. And they have to speak their truth in order to liberate themselves. So I feel like this person's really going through the ringer. They're really learning things in a really hard way. And so that is why they've not been available to be with you. They basically, Spirit is saying they don't have a healthy relationship with themselves, so there's no way they could have a healthy relationship with you. So that's why they're drawn to these really unhealthy relationships. It's not personal, it's just part of the soul contract, where this person needs to learn those lessons, not as a form of punishment, but as a part of the soul agreement, to really hit rock bottom before this person suddenly realizes, okay, I definitely do deserve better than this. And then they finally stick up for themselves. And that could be mirroring within your connection. You know, this may be what you need to learn as well through this connection about, you know, you've been given and given and given and given, and they have not been given back equally. And you may hit rock bottom, you may feel abandoned, rejected, you know, you may have already felt this. And then, you know, when you hit that rock bottom, then you realize, actually, I do deserve so much better than this. And then you realize your self-worth. So I feel like what you're going through with this person, they're going through with someone else, all these lessons, all these epiphanies and awakening. But you are soulmates, is what I'm feeling. And so there's karma, there's things your souls agreed to heal and learn before you could have this healthy relationship within yourselves as individuals. So then you can have this healthy reconciliation. So this person's really trying to find the strength to get out of some kind of karmic cycle they've been stuck in for a long time. And this could even be with you. They're wanting to heal some kind of unhealthy dynamic between you. But right now they're feeling as though they're stuck, you know. The Two of Swords is about a decision, feeling like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. They're feeling panicked anytime this deep gut feeling is saying that they need to be their true self. They're panicking because they know they've got to face this. In order to free themselves, they have to face that inner demon, that toxic person, those Ten of Swords. You know, someone may be very manipulative, narcissistic, very spiteful. They may feel, or they know that they have to stand up for themselves. Someone that's extremely controlling, because, you know, they feel this deep love for you, but they're feeling stuck on someone else, or stuck. It could literally just be they're feeling stuck with the head versus heart, or a negative self-talk. You know, whatever. If we have negative, pessimistic self-talk, it manifests as blocks. It manifests as negative situations happening in our lives, holding us back. So it could be for some, they literally just have to overcome their inner demons. But yeah, this is definitely them feeling trapped in some kind of situation. This could represent your connection as well, like codependency. You may have been looking too much to each other for love and approval and validation, and a separation had to occur. Ten of Swords, a feeling of betrayal, something that's really going to push you apart. In order to find that self-love within yourselves as individuals. You know, it may have had to take something really intensely painful in order for you to finally, like, be honest with yourselves and take the time and space to truly surrender this and focus on yourself. Because, you know, you may have been brushing a lot of things under the carpet, when you deserved more, you deserved better. You deserve to love yourself and give yourself all that time and attention, instead of giving that always to the other person. And, you know, if like kind of minor things kept happening, you would have still kept, you know, having that codependency. So something major had to happen to create pain for you to realize you deserve more than that. So Queen of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, they want you, basically. They want you to be open with them again. They want you to be receptive and accepting of them. Ironically, the Devil is like, maybe they've tried to keep you attached to them because they didn't feel like they could come towards you in a healthy way. So they may have tried to play some sort of mind games, or they may have worn a mask to try and attract you or give you false promises, which I feel like deep down they hoped they could follow through with them, and they still have these plans to follow through with this reconciliation. But they really just had such bad role models. I really feel as though they don't even know how to conduct themselves in terms of creating a healthy relationship, because they never grew up seeing that from their own parents, or maybe they've had a lot of toxic relationships, so they may literally not know how to have a healthy, supportive relationship. And Six of Pentacles, they know there has to be a balance, a give and take. But at this time, I feel like they want you to come back and keep showering them with this love that you're giving them, because it was helping them, but they ultimately need to help themselves, because the Six of Pentacles normally shows the wealthy person giving money, giving help and support to homeless people. So they feel like the homeless person, or they feel like they're in an energy where they have very little to give in return, and you're the Queen of Cups. You have so much love. You're much more emotionally balanced or healed than what they are. I'm not saying you totally are, but you are more than they are. You're more advanced in terms of the healing that you've achieved. And so there may have been like a parent-child dynamic going on here, where you were giving and being loving and compassionate and understanding, and they were like the child energy, where they were feeling protected and loved and cherished by you. I feel that like that's really helped them, because this karmic connection may even be with their own mother or father or family. So even though it sounds like really weird, there may have been this parent-child dynamic, and you're like a surrogate parent to them. So that may have been enabling them to stay in their comfort zone, or staying as like the childlike energy. The childlike energy looks to the parent to do a lot of the work, you know. But yeah, let's look into the divination dice. Wow. So we have this one here. If it will zoom in, this person wants to spread their wings. It looks like the sun as well. So they want a brand new day, a brand new dawn, a new beginning, healing as well, because the sun card is all about healing of the inner child. So this person really wants to spread their wings, just like I was saying with this Soulmates card, like the butterfly. They want to come out of the struggles. They just want to be their true self. They want to have this huge weight off their shoulders, that, you know, whatever karmic kind of situation they're going through, they want to be free of that, so they can have this reconciliation with you. Okay, the duck. Yeah, they're trying to work on their healing. You know, they say water off a duck's back. They're trying to learn how to not take everything so personally. This person is very codependent in terms of they worry so much what other people think of them, to the point where they totally change themselves, wear those masks in order to fit in or impress people or be accepted or approved by other people, and it's all because they don't approve of themselves. Also, when I'm seeing this, it reminds me of the ducks that live just outside where I am, and they've, you know, had babies a couple of months ago. And so yeah, it's that parent-child dynamic. They see you as the mother duck, even though that sounds really weird. And it's like they follow you, they look up to you, but ironically, you know, that's kind of leaving you as the person that's putting in most of the work in the connection. But There's the person and the spiral. So to me, this is, they feel this connection to the divine. This is like a portal, a gateway. This is them feeling this ascension happening. They feel connected to spirit, and spirit is communicating with them. Spirit is guiding them. They feel this 5D connection with you. They feel the connection that you share on the other dimensions. Wow, just underneath that is the butterfly. Yeah. So they may be communicating with you telepathically. They can feel how you're feeling, and you feel how they're feeling, and all things like that. And they feel a lot of comforting energy. So what messages want to come out about what do they want to happen from this bag? Leap of faith. They want to take that leap of faith. They really do. I feel like some of you grew tired of waiting for them to take that leap of faith. And that's why there was the Ten of Swords. You know, they were still stuck in their fear. And so there was this painful ending. You know, maybe you walked away from them and they felt that that was a severe kind of betrayal in some kind of way. There's all these tears here from the eye. So crying, mourning the loss of things, feeling extremely upset. They really want to take a leap of faith to end what they need to end and leap into this reconciliation. Just go for it. They're thinking about that a lot. Disheartened. So yeah, at times they're feeling disheartened about this reconciliation. That may be for some of them why they thought, oh, I'm never going to get over my fears. It's not going to happen. Things are too complicated. Because remember I said it's about the energetic dynamic. It's not always just about someone making a decision to take that leap of faith. Maybe they felt as though there were so many complications, or it was too difficult. Maybe they felt like they would never change, they would never heal, and so they became very disheartened. And then that may be why they got with someone else, because that was almost like to soften the blow of the pain of feeling like it wasn't going to work out with you. And I've mentioned this before a few times, but you know, when we really want something, or we really want to be with someone, or we have this goal that we really want to achieve, or something we really want to manifest, but then we start getting disheartened. We start thinking that it's not going to happen. So then our subconscious mind tries to protect us from the pain and disappointment of not having that thing or person by trying to convince us that I don't want that anyway. I want something else now, you know. So this person's subconscious may have tried to get involved here and tried to help them avoid feeling pain by jumping into a relationship with someone else and causing them to think, oh, I don't want to be with you, the viewer, anymore. I just want to be with someone else. But that was just trying to avoid their pain. That wasn't them really being true to themselves. So if that is what they did, then they're now realizing that was just a fear-based thing. You know, they acted on their fear rather than taking a leap of faith in love. So they're having regrets about that. They're regretting how they hurt you, if that is what happened. Don't want to lose what we already have. Okay, so there was definitely a situationship going on here where there was some kind of dynamic going on, and unhealthy in many ways. I feel like it was like a codependent dynamic. Maybe you were communicating, but you weren't in a proper relationship, or you were seeing each other, but it wasn't a true commitment. It wasn't monogamous or something like that. Like I said, I feel like for some there was a parent-child dynamic, and they were afraid of if things became equal, if you came into a real relationship of equals. They were afraid they would lose this surrogate parent love that they were getting from you. It'd be more like equal partners, but you know, I feel like they have had very difficult childhood upbringing, maybe issues with their mother or father or both of their parents, or you know, not having parents or something like that. Betrayal, abandonment, and so subconsciously it's like their inner child is afraid of losing your parental unconditional love in exchange for you being equal partners. Even though, you know, they want that equal partnership, on the other hand, it's like they want both things. They're afraid of losing one for the other. Broken heart. So yeah, they feel a broken heart if the separation occurred, or if they hurt you, or if you walked away. Feeling really down about it. Misaligned. So yeah, they're feeling heartbroken and disheartened because, like I said, the energetic dynamic was not in a way where you could align with each other in a healthy way. You know, both partners need to have that really healthy self-love, healthy relationship with self before they can have a healthy relationship with each other. And it's like your relationship just wasn't at that point. Even though you both really wanted it to be at that point. Let's look at the charms. This is a positive sign. So this is really saying you can trust in the messages that are coming through in this reading. Things are changing for the positive within your connection. You may be receiving signs, synchronicities, number patterns, seeing their name everywhere. Let me know in the comments if you've been receiving any of these kind of signs and what signs you have been receiving. But yeah, trust in those signs and synchronicities. What's this one here? It's the bunny rabbit. So to me, this reminds me of Easter. It reminds me of growth, rebirth. They want this rebirth with you. You know, they may have a lot of passion that they're thinking about mating with you like bunnies. To put it in a crude way. But yeah, they want this growth. They want that reconciliation, the new beginning. There's the crown. So this is, to me, is about spiritual awakening. It's a crown chakra. It's them really connecting to their higher self. And there was the Queen of Cups as well. So they're wanting you, basically. But yeah, they are receiving so much guidance. Ring represents commitment. They're committing to this soul contract they have with you. They're committing to this spiritual development and healing, this divine path. And we have I love you to the moon and back. So the moon card is about facing the adversities, going into the shadow side within, doing the healing work. So they love you, and that's inspiring them to do that healing work. And then when they come back, when they heal, because they need to go inwards, they need this alone time to heal within. But when they come back, that's when they're going to be available to have a healthy relationship with you. So please check out my meditation, which is called You Deserve Great Love. It's all about becoming ready to truly receive a healthy relationship where someone is truly there for you. They're dependable. They can express their emotions. They want the same kind of commitment that you do. They're not afraid to take action. The You Deserve Love meditation really helps you to understand why you may subconsciously be attracting emotional unavailability from other people. So for some of you, you may have a pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable people in the past, and within this connection, you may be feeling really stuck. You may have an idea that it's partly what's happening in this connection is like a mirror of what's going on within you internally as well. So I really help you to understand why you may be kind of stuck in this cycle of the emotional unavailability, the lack of communication coming forward, the lack of commitment. So I help you to shift out of those blocks and come into a vibration of self-love, knowing your worth, not putting yourself on hold, no longer ignoring your needs, really honoring your own needs, and shifting your energy in such a profound way of self-love. And due to the law of attraction, whatever energy we are on the inside is what reflects back to us on the outside. So I help you basically to get into a place where you align on the outside what you truly deserve, that healthy, happy soulmate relationship. So potentially the meditation can help you heal this connection if it is part of your soul contract for you to have this reunion and be with this person. If not, I can help you to attract the right person who is for you. And that may sound disheartening because you want this person, but when you do this meditation, it will help you to release this person naturally without it feeling like such a struggle. It will just happen, if that's what's meant to happen in order to make room for your true soulmate to come in. So, it's all good, whatever way, whoever manifests as your soulmate, because it's going to bring you so much fulfillment. So that meditation is called You Deserve Great Love, How to Attract Your Ultimate Soulmate. So please check that out. All the details for that are below this video in the description box. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon, turn on all notifications, and that will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much, and I'll move on to the next set of cards. So welcome to set of cards number 3. You've chosen the yellow crystal. So what does this person really, really want to happen between you? What are their true desires for your relationship moving forward? We're going to look into the tarot cards, which is the Mermaid Tarot. And we're going to look into the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, as well as pulling out the messages from the bag here. Okay, so what does this person truly want to happen between you both? So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this person sees you as their soulmate. They see it as part of their life purpose is to be with you. There's a lot of heart healing and spiritual awakening that's happening within this connection. So there's the World in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I feel like there has been some kind of heartbreak that's happened. Where there's been some kind of ending between you. There's the World in reverse and the Death card. This person is hoping for a healing. They're hoping with that World in reverse that it's not the complete ending. They literally feel as though there's unfinished business within your connection. They have this feeling that the conclusion between you both is meant to be you coming together because you're soulmates, you being in a happy relationship. That's the conclusion that they feel is right. They may feel as though they missed out on an opportunity. Four of Swords in reverse. This person really needs to heal themselves, but they may be struggling to do that. They have this fear of looking inwards. Like this person doesn't like parts of themselves. They may have gone through a lot of trauma in their past, and they're literally trying to block it out, not look at the past. They may have be ashamed about their past. This could be, for some, not everyone, it could be abuse that they've experienced, and they're just trying to subconsciously not think about that. repress that, hide that, because they're ashamed of that. Or it could literally just be that they don't love themselves in many ways for other reasons, poor self-image, low self-esteem. So they're wearing masks. There's this deception card. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship, but what I always find interesting is they're both wearing masks. So it could be that you're mirroring each other, but yeah, this person is trying to create, I feel like this has been going on for many, many years. They've been trying to create this new version of themselves. They may not know who they are because they've repressed their past for so long. Look, death. This person has gone through a lot of trauma where they've literally felt trampled on throughout their life. And so they've tried to reinvent themselves. But your connection is calling them to accept and embrace and love their true self. You know, this is the spiritual path that has been awakened, like a lightning strike has struck them, and they cannot escape this soul life purpose of embracing their true self, healing their past, loving themselves, liberating themselves from the past and all their wounds and their pain that they carry around and try to ignore and try to push away. Like, this person may have these beliefs that if they just push away their pain and the past, then it would just somehow go away. They don't have a realization entirely that they have to really dig deep and do that healing work. It is very difficult. You know, no one's saying that's an easy task at all. But this person, it's literally like their world was turned upside down in the past as well. And look, the Four of Swords, it's almost like that seaweed is over their mouth. It's almost like they cannot speak about their heartbreak. They cannot speak about any abuse maybe that happened to them. So, you know, this is saying they really need to heal, but in the reverse position, it's like they're trying to like look outside of themselves. They're trying to keep themselves busy. Maybe someone that has drama going on, maybe outside of themselves, and it's all like kind of a distraction. Maybe it's addictions. They have this deep love for you. But, you know, we cannot have a healthy relationship with another if we don't have a healthy relationship with ourselves. So that is the energy that this person is in. Deception. Like, your connection is so divine. It's a reflection of your soul truths. It's a soul connection, soulmate. The truth of who we really are. And that is the part that this person is trying to bury deep, deep down. So, you know, as we can imagine, that's a huge block. But what they want is the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. The Ten of Cups is the conclusion card of having it all, the happy relationship, the family, the home life. You know, they may literally feel like someone in their past ruined their life and they cannot have like a normal life. So they may be trying to play happy families or play the happy person, or they, you know, they may have spent their life looking to other people who they deem as normal, and they're trying to emulate, they're trying to copy how these people behave. You know, they may feel like they're abnormal. They may feel like they've not had a normal upbringing. Or, you know, it could literally be that they're such a deep empath. They're such a highly sensitive, spiritual person, divine, earth angel kind of thing, that when they were younger, they just felt like they didn't fit in with anyone or anywhere. And then they felt like an outsider. They felt like a freak. They blamed themselves. Maybe people walked all over them because they had this really loving heart. People took advantage of that, and so they learnt to put their guard up. Nine of Wands, put their guard up to try and fit in, to maybe go unnoticed so they wouldn't be bullied, maybe go unnoticed so they wouldn't be abused. And your connection is calling them to be their true self. But this is the one thing they've tried to not be in order to protect themselves pretty much all their life. So you can see how much of a challenge that would be. It's not simply a case of them being like, oh, I want to be with you, clicking their fingers, this is what I want, so I'm going for it, I'm making it happen. There's so much subconscious stuff going on, conditioning, that they're not aware of, that's, affecting their actions, affecting their thoughts, affecting how they feel about themselves. So they definitely have trust issues because of being abandoned, betrayed, abused. I feel like this person has a form of escapism. They're always daydreaming about being with you. The lovers, they have this very passionate, maybe fantasies, maybe sexual fantasies, thinking about being the lovers. They know your connection is divine, though. They know that you're soulmates or twin flames. And so that has actually helped them heal so much. Even if you haven't seen this as tangible results in the 3D, this person has healed so much from your connection, and vice versa. Because everything I'm saying about this person, I feel like a lot of you can relate to, because you've had similar kind of background, similar experiences. And so it could be that you've both kind of got caught up in kind of living this connection through the comfort zone of the thoughts rather than making it real or grounding it. But like I said, a lot of it is not being able to ground it at this point because it's not the right time, because it's about that energetic dynamic, the need to heal within, as within so without. So death. This connection is requiring this person to have the death of their comfort zone, the death of the masks. They have to go through, they have to let go of the wounds, so they have to face their fears, face their wounds, they have to face that pain. But they've had their walls up. This is the wounded warrior. This is, I've got my guard up. I don't know if I trust you. I don't know if I trust this. This person has basically learnt to go it alone pretty much their whole life. They may be someone who's looks like a social butterfly on the outside, but internally they're keeping themselves to themselves, keeping those cards close to their chest. But with you, they see this potentially as a gateway to their freedom. Like I said, they know it's part of their soul purpose to embrace their true self. They feel so inspired by you. They see you as someone who's very strong. They see you as their best friend, is what I'm feeling, because you have truly been there for them, and you do truly understand them on a deep, profound level. You see beyond their masks and beyond their walls, and that's what they love about you. They feel this connection, this oneness, this sense of belonging with you that they've never felt before, because you've broken through their walls in many ways. But at the same time, it's like they're keeping their guard up because it scares them. They're not used to someone being that close to them energetically, seeing them in their truth. It makes them feel very uncomfortable, but they also really love it at the same time. But it's like they're loving you from afar at this time, because that just feels much more comfortable for them, and they can handle that much better. Excuse me. 4 of Wands. Sorry, 3 of Wands. So they're thinking about you from afar. They're waiting for their ships to come in. So this person, they do know a lot of healing has to occur. They may have understanding of spirituality and as within, so without, and the law of attraction. And so they're waiting for the time to be right. I feel like they are trying to heal themselves. They're waiting for the ship to come in. The ship may have come in several times. They may have missed the boat. That may have led to some kind of ending between you, or some kind of ending of an old cycle. But I feel like it was to push you apart in order to work on your healing within yourselves as individuals. You okay, darling? What? Do you need a drink or something? What's wrong?
He was faint.
Sorry about that. My son wanted to show me his new train track that he's just built. It looked really good. He made it a Mario themed one. Okay, so Page of Cups. Look, this person is really thinking about what they can say to you. How can they express their emotions? How can they move things forward? How can they express their truth, basically? So you may have gone off somewhere, you know, you may have walked away, you may be living your own life, you may be living your life purpose. Maybe, you know, maybe you are the one that's with another soulmate now or something, and they feel like they've missed the boat, but they're hoping for an opportunity where you're going to come back so they can express themselves, or they're thinking about, how can I reach out? Because we have the Two of Cups here. In the traditional tarot, it shows the man reaching out, touching the woman's cup. So this person wants to communicate their feelings. This person wants to have that balanced, happy relationship. And this is beautiful, the Six of Cups. This is the soulmate card again. This is someone from your past returning to your life. This is you've shared past lives together. This is saying that there's an innocence within this connection. It's the unconditional love. And, you know, he's reaching out. He's like proposing to her in this card with a cup with the flowers in. So this person definitely wants you to be together. They may even think about having this marriage with you, being married to you. You're the first thing I think of when I wake up, and the last thing I think of before I go to sleep. So you are definitely on this person's mind a hell of a lot. So let's look into the divination dice. The apple. Okay. The cauldron. The ladder. Wow. The apple and the cauldron, that reminds me of Sleeping Beauty. The witch who does poison her with the apple. Wow. So Sleeping Beauty. It's almost like this person has had people in their life who have deceived them, who have put their life on hold, caused them to close their heart. And now they're this like Sleeping Beauty. They're on pause. They need, without it sounding so cheesy, they need your kiss of life to bring them back to life. And this is what your connection is providing for them. They've been frozen. Their heart's been frozen. They've experienced the wicked witch in their life. Whoever that may be, or it could be several people. No, it's not Sleeping Beauty, is it? I mean Snow White. Oh my god. So yeah, I've totally like got those two mixed up, which is quite hilarious. Yeah, Snow White. So yeah, someone who's definitely been abusive to them, basically made them keep their heart locked up, their heart and hold. But this connection is really helping them to heal on a really deep level. The ladder to me is ascension. It's helping them to rise up, be their true self. This connection is a gateway to the divine, to their life purpose. You'll melt in their heart. So let's look at these messages in the back. Leap of faith. Okay, so they want to take that leap of faith. They want to express themselves. But this is such a huge risk to them. Like they've never revealed their true self to anyone, is what I'm feeling. And so this is a much bigger deal than what you may realize to them. Like they may have gone through a lot more trauma than you realize as well. So they want to take that leap of faith in taking off the mask, basically. Crushed. They feel crushed without you. They feel like they have been crushed in their life, and that's definitely what's blocking them. They have this fear that you could potentially crush them because, you know, based on their past, they have trust issues. And they're worried. It's almost like they see themselves as a broken person. How could you ever love a broken person? It's almost like they don't want to drag you down with their problems as well. And just a fear that ultimately you would not be able to cope with their depression and you would ultimately leave heartbroken, yeah. They're severely heartbroken before they've even met you. They're afraid of heartbreak. They feel heartbreak. If there was a separation between you, they feel crushed. Denial. Yeah, they've been denying their true self, denying this life purpose, this awakening for a while. They were in denial, but I feel, and they were denying their truth, which is that mask. But I feel like they are overcoming that denial. They are healing themselves in a profound way deep down. But it will take time. Even though that sounds really frustrating, yeah, in a child wound. So, yeah. That all those messages are really perfect to everything that I've said. So let's look into the charms. I believe it may have taken this person a long time to believe that your feelings for them were genuine. They may have like tested you in certain ways to just really get a feel for whether your love for them was real or whether it was just a fantasy or too good to be true. You know, they may have had difficulties believing in your connection if you're twin flames. Which I feel you may well be, because there's the two swans here, which is often the symbol of twin flames. They feel this intense love for you like they've never felt for anyone else. And, you know, swans mate for life. So it's really saying their heart will always be true to you. Their love, they will always feel this deep love for you. And swans are like the number 2. So you may have been seeing number patterns of 2s, 222, you know, or 22 or 2 may be relevant in some kind of way. Interesting. There's the purse here. So it could be like this person's struggling financially. Or they see you as like a treasure. But, you know, they may feel as though they have to be financially secure as well. That may be another element. But your connection is moving in a really positive direction. Wow, this is like the, what's it called? The wheel of the boat, and how perfect is that to come out with this mermaid tarot with the nautical theme. But yeah, this is the Wheel of Fortune, positive movement forward, coming out of karmic cycles that have been blocking this person and your connection, and coming into a new positive cycle, things moving forward. So please check out my meditation, which is You Deserve Great Love. It's a really powerful meditation to help you get out of the energy of subconsciously attracting emotionally unavailable people. So yeah, it could definitely include this person. I help you to understand how you may have got into this cycle, or you may have had a pattern in the past of attracting emotionally unavailable people, or people who haven't truly been there for you. They've not been dependable, they've not committed, they've had fears of expressing their emotions or fear of commitment. So I really help you to understand why you may have subconsciously attracted that pattern in your life, in your love life, or in this relationship. And I help you to really heal yourself, so you know that you deserve the best. You have unbreakable self-love, and you really honor your own needs. You don't deny your own needs, you honor them. And that really shifts your vibration into a higher vibration. You have this really healthy, loving relationship with self. And due to the law of attraction, it's as within, so without. Whatever vibration you are on the inside is what you attract on the outside. So I really help you to shift into the vibration of truly being able to receive love and the commitment and the relationship that you deserve and that you desire. So that potentially can heal this connection if it is part of your soul contract to be with this person. If not, it can really help you to call in your true soulmate, manifest your true soulmate, the person who will be there, who will be there for you, who will give you this relationship that you truly deserve. So please check that out. I've got a lot of good reviews about that meditation as well, which are all on my website. All the details for that meditation are below this video in the description box. It's called You Deserve Great Love, How to Attract Your Ultimate Soulmate. So please check that out. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications. That will notify you every time I release a new reading. So thank you so much, and I'll move on to the final set of cards. So welcome to set of cards number 4. You've chosen the blue crystal. We're going to look into the tarot, which is the Dame Fortune's Wheel Tarot. We're going to look into the oracle cards, the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So loads of messages, very intense messages are going to come out for this reading. So stay tuned. What does this person truly want to happen between you? What are their intentions? So we start off with the Two of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So the Two of Swords is about needing to make a decision, being at a crossroads. Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. So I feel as though this person is like refusing to make a decision. This person is trying to stay in denial of this connection, denial of their feelings, and it's making you feel left out in the cold. I feel there is an energy of them pushing you away, because there's the Five of Wands, which is like power struggles. This person always trying to stay in control of their emotions. So I feel like this person is creating a separation between you both, because they have a lot of wounds in their childhood, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this person has had issues with their parents. They may have a closed heart at this time. They may not believe in relationships. This may be the kind of person that says, I will never get married. Marriage is just a contract on a piece of paper, or something like that. Like they're really disheartened or pessimistic when it comes to love. So this may be someone who is not wanting commitment. They're afraid of commitment. They feel this connection with you. They feel this magnetic attraction, but I feel like they're denying it. They're in denial. They're pushing it away. They want to stay in control of their emotions. You know, they don't want to feel a roller coaster of emotions if they allow themselves to get attached to you. So they're trying to stay detached. I feel like they're trying to distract themselves with other things in their life. It could be for some that they're kind of a player energy, not necessarily. It could mean that they're distracting themselves with work and they're not interested in any form of dating or anything like that. This could be someone that's saying to themselves, oh, I just want to get my life in order before I think about a relationship, before I think about settling down or something like that. You know, they may be a free spirit, or they like to believe that they're a free spirit, but really they're very much trapped by their wounds and conditioning. It could be for some that their family is really trying to dictate to them how they should live their life, and they're kind of being rebellious, or they feel this pressure that they have to live up to their parents or their families or their cultural expectations or something like that. And so they're denying their feelings for you and trying to focus on just being approved of by other people around them or family or the culture around them. That could be. And so, you know, they feel these feelings for you, but then they're like, uh-oh, I better not feel these feelings, because your connection kind of goes against what is expected of them from the people, the society, or whatever around them. And so the Two of Swords is like they're putting on a blindfold. They're refusing to make a decision. You know, there's this head versus heart, what their heart's calling them to do or what they feel they should do. And they don't know. So they're trying to deny these feelings. You know, it's almost as though they feel that if they didn't have these feelings for you, then it would make life so much easier, because this pull that they feel to you feels like it's complicating their life in some kind of way, or it's, you know, threatening to overwhelm them, like their emotions taking control, but they want to be in control, so they're pushing their emotions away. They're repressing them, stuffing them down, and it's making you feel left out in the cold. But the Five of Pentacles is also saying that they feel like they're left out in the cold. They feel like, it's almost like they feel guilty for having like feelings or desires that go against the expectations that other people have of them. So they're just trying to deny it all. Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups. So you may have felt abandoned, betrayed. This shows the female, and she's got one of the swords is in her heart. You feel stabbed in the heart. You had to walk away. Look, she's on the boat, moving away. But I feel like this person is still in that Two of Swords energy. They're still in denial. Two of Cups in reverse. This is the breakdown of your connection. Ace of Wands. This could have been like a sexual connection that you had where this person isn't committing to you because they don't see you as the person that for the long term, or they feel like you're not ideal if family has some sort of expectation of who they should marry or something like that. And so they may be like happy to have these sexual unions with you, but then not having a real commitment. So again, it could be like a player energy. It could be someone who's literally just not wanting a relationship at this time. but they're happy to get their like physical needs met and passion and desire. This could be someone that enjoys flirting, who enjoys the thrill of the chase, but they're kind of proud of being emotionally cut off, and because they feel like that's a strength, and they're like, I don't fall for anyone, I don't love anyone, I do what I want, sort of thing. So there's the Page of Swords in reverse. This is someone who's all over the place. They don't know what they want. They don't communicate their truth. I feel like this person isn't respecting you, because there's a Six of Wands clarifying that. So this is someone who's all about trying to be impressive to people around them, trying to live up to other people's expectations. Maybe if they are a player, maybe, that's something they're proud of, or they think that's impressing their friends or something. But it may not be that. It could be literally that they have people that do have expectations of them, and your connection is not part of that plan that their parents or family has for them, or something like that. And so this person doesn't want to get emotionally involved, because they feel as though they would have to like release you anyway, in order to fulfill some sort of obligation. So yeah, Five of Wands, power struggles, battles, pushing you away. Six of Cups, that is like the soulmate card though. But soulmates do not have to mean that it's someone that you're going to end up with in the long run. Soulmates can be, you cross paths in order to learn lessons from each other. So they do feel the connection. But this is like, to me, this is like a honeymoon. I feel like this person has a very serious life, or it could be a painful life. But when they have this honeymoon kind of energy with you, it's like they're getting away from it all. It's like a form of escapism, but it's like, it's not a long-term thing. So this could be like you're having an affair with someone, and when they're with you, it's like a form of escapism, but they feel like they could never like fully commit to you, because you could be traveling to see each other, not now with lockdown, but this may be something that's been happening in the past. Honeymoon kind of period, like this person's getting away from it all when they're with you. It's very seductive. Maybe there was a lot of physical chemistry. It's very exciting, but they feel like they have this other life that they have to live, or they're just afraid of commitment and they just want no strings attached. You deserve so much more than I can give you right now. Yeah, this person is emotionally unavailable. They're not ready for a relationship. There's a separation. It could literally be that you live in different countries and you can't be together because of that. Maybe you travel to see each other, and there's a lot of passion, you make love and all things like that, and it seems like a holiday, and then you both have to go back to normal or something like that. But I feel like this person is not choosing to commit to you. They're content with it staying the way it is. If you are like pressuring them for more, then they may be pushing you away, kind of thing. So let's look into the divination dice. The Well, the Beer, the Cauldron, and look, underneath the Well is the Ship again. So yeah, there may be distance between you, but the Well is about deep emotions, but the Bucket's at the side. So there may be this deep connection, but this person is not delving deep. They're afraid to look inwards. They're afraid to get too emotionally attached to you. Whereas I feel like you've got very attached to them. You feel the deepness of the connection. So there may be like alcohol involved. You may connect when they're drunk, or you may hear from this person when they're intoxicated, that kind of thing, where they're happy to come round for a booty call, but they don't want like a real commitment. Yeah, look, mask there. They got their mask on. This is like a battle mask as well. Look. So this may be someone that has their defenses up, their mask on, their walls up. You know, when I see the beer, it reminds me of a group of lads meeting up with their friends. I feel like you've been trying to manifest a reunion with this person. You've been trying to make things happen. Maybe literally some of you have tried to put a spell on this person, but you know, be careful with that, because whatever energy you put out comes back to you. And so, you know, if you're trying to manipulate someone's free will, that kind of energy is going to come back to you, not in a good way. So let's look into these messages in here. Spying. Yeah, there's a separation. It may be that you communicate online. You know, this person may be living a double life. Like, you talk online, maybe you meet up sometimes, but they're having an affair, or you're having an affair, but you're looking at each other's social media. A lot of social media communication. Hinting. Interesting. This person may be hinting at their feelings towards you, but you know, it may be in like a mind game kind of way, like they're kind of flirting with you because they enjoy this kind of naughty connection that you have. But they know that you deserve so much more than what they can give you right now. It could be a case that some people are shy and they're afraid of being open and vulnerable, so they're just hinting. They're trying to look strong. So yeah, definitely an element of them trying to put across a certain image of themselves, either to you or to other people. You know, if this person is keeping your relationship a secret, then you definitely deserve so much more than that. Trying to look strong. Could be someone that's afraid of just expressing themselves and being emotionally vulnerable. So they're just appearing strong, having a poker face, inner child wounds. So we do have healing family connections. So yeah, this person is emotionally unavailable because they have so many wounds and they're not willing to let you in. They don't have a healthy relationship with themselves, so they can't have a healthy relationship with you, is what I'm feeling. Trying to impress you. Okay. So yeah, this person, that goes really well with that Six of Wands as well. The worrying a lot about how people perceive them. This person's trying to impress you. They may be trying to flash the cash or something. Not necessarily, but they may be trying to impress you, but they're not being totally honest and upfront. So let's look into the charms. Okay, so there's definitely a sense of shyness for some. The hedgehog, it's got rosy cheeks, like he's embarrassed. Hedgehogs roll up into a ball, like that Two of Swords. They just bury their head in the sand. Very timid creature. And that's why they're spying on you and hinting at their feelings, but they're trying to look strong. They may feel like their shyness or their insecurities are a major weakness. So they're trying to hide their inner child wounds. They're trying to impress you instead. There's two people outside. So this person struggles to let people get close to them. So they're withdrawn. You are safe with me. That may be what they're saying. But from the cards, I am getting this sense that it's not safe for you to invest in this person, because they're basically running away, or they're denying the connection, or they're keeping your connection a secret. They know that you deserve more than what they can give you. Bicycle. There is a sense that you are in tandem with each other in some kind of way. You may have like the same inner child wounds, similar backgrounds, but I feel like you need to have healthy boundaries towards this person. There's two charms that represent the Wheel of Fortune. Are you going to stay on the same karmic wheel with this person, or are you going to liberate yourself? I feel like this person keeps going in circles. There is a spiritual element to this connection. I do feel like you are soulmates in some kind of way, but I don't feel like you're supposed to end up with this person, because there's a lot of thorns to the rose, and I feel this is a connection about learning self-love, learning that you do deserve the best, the need to look inwards for the self-love rather than looking outside of self to try and subconsciously heal the inner child wounds by seeking that approval, that acceptance, and getting someone emotionally unavailable to turn around and commit to you. This person may be subconsciously a reflection of how you felt abandoned or rejected in your childhood or in previous relationships. So please check out my meditation, which is called You Deserve Great Love, How to Attract Your Ultimate Soulmate. That meditation is really powerful. It really helps you to understand why you may be attracting emotionally unavailable people. You may have a cycle or a pattern of that throughout your love life, or even in friendships or any kind of relationship where people have been emotionally unavailable. They've been afraid to express their feelings. They haven't been true or honest with you. They haven't been dependable. So I really help you to understand in the meditation why you may subconsciously be attracting that kind of dynamic, possibly over and over. And I help you know how to heal that and shift the vibration within yourself, because whatever vibration we are on the inside is what manifests back to us on the outside due to the law of attraction. And so I help you to get into a really powerful vibration of deep self-love, of knowing you deserve the best, knowing that your worthiness is not dependent upon anyone else outside of yourself. Knowing that you deserve someone who can be open, who can express their emotions, who wants the commitment, who can take action. So I get you into that vibration where you attract that. Potentially it can help you heal this connection if you are meant to be with this person due to soul contract, but for most of you I feel like it will help you to release this quite easily, more easily than you may even imagine, because you're just going to shift your vibration. So this relationship is just going to fall out of alignment with you. You're no longer going to resonate with you, and it's going to make way for your true soulmate, the true connection that you really deserve to come in. So that is called You Deserve Great Love. So please check out that meditation by looking at the links and the details below this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon and turn on all notifications. That will notify you every time I release a new reading, which is about every other day at this time. So thank you so much for joining me here. I really appreciate it. So take care. Bye.